Hello guys, my name is Zhatelier. Welcome back for another episode of Software Inc. In Zhat Co, and we are once again continuing where we left off last time. And we are still trying to develop Spiky Word. We are not doing all that great in terms of money right now. We are currently using loan money for the most part. But if we are lucky, we can survive with this money until we get Spiky Word out. Probably not gonna happen, so... Yeah, not gonna happen, I don't think. Although we are doing a lot of work. By the way, could we take another big loan? No. It doesn't let us take any loans. So we might have to do a few months of working on contracts, quite frankly. If we are unlucky. But we are doing the best we can. Okay, Kazoo Raptor is sick once again. Okay, so we are almost at 18 units for code and Spiky Word, and we still need about 6 more for it to be somewhat complete. So it might be a bit tough, to say the least. I think we can do it. By the way, how much do we get daily progress here? It was somewhere around 18.9 and it's now... They're gonna do a little bit of... Okay, it didn't help too much, but it was a bit less than 0.25 units per day. It depends on the day, of course. If everyone is working and doing a lot of work, well, there might be a bit less needed. But yeah, definitely around 0.25 per day seems to be the pace we get this done, which means that we get about 2 units per month. So it means that 3 months, yeah, the money will be very short on the last month. So we might definitely need to do some work for... You know what? We could probably release the Spiky Word. Because, yeah, we don't have a release date yet, but we have a little bit of followers, which is nice. Oh, by the way, press release about Spiky Word. They don't know us, so they have already started work on Spiky Word and it's cutting edge. They are showing off the with pictures and it sounds great. There's no release date as of yet. Okay. So it's promising to say the least. So we might get quite a bit of money out of it. Hopefully. We might have to upgrade it every now and then. But that shouldn't be too hard. Also, I think we could at some point do a press release out of Spiky Word, which should fuel a lot of followers, I think. Because we're gonna have to see how it goes, and first of all, how much time do we quite frankly have? Yeah, not very long it seems. Not very long. Of course, if I made... Yeah, you know what? Let's take contract work again. Something we just have to do right now. So, design team... What's the best we could take? That is command line. They want bad, or expected quality is bad. There's not all that much more code units needed than in most. So let's accept the work there. I should have probably waited until tomorrow to start with that, but we should be fine. I mean, at least the design part is pretty fast. And quite frankly, we could probably do both together. Both this and this spiky word. Which means that we're not going to lose as much time as we would otherwise. Okay, assign core. Take the design out of it. Start developing. So we are working on both. Or at least I am working on both, I think. And probably the rest as well. So yeah, we should be able to slow down the loss of money a little bit. We're already at almost 20 code units for spiky word. Which means that it should be pretty fine. Not ready, but fine. Also, can we take any more loans? No. Not until we pay out the previous one, I think. Okay, so we are actually over 20 units of code. I'm gonna wait this to go to 0.75 maybe, before we start fixing the bugs. Okay, promote that. The delay part. Yeah, some of our workers or employees are getting a bit stressed out because they are working on 2 projects at once. Which is definitely not ideal, to say the least. But we are fixing the bugs. And on 8th day, I think I'm gonna release this product no matter what. But yeah, quite frankly, we are not doing that great in terms of money. To be quite frank. We might have... Oh, right, we're gonna need some... Okay, it is almost the end of the day, so I'm gonna call maintenance and IT support. So at least the computers are fine now. Because that did cost quite a bit. And today we're going to release this contract. But yeah, the contract work is, especially once you have a bigger company, it's usually not very profitable, to say the least. Alright, we were supposed to release that. Well, we got some money out of that. One employee is on vacation. I wonder who it is. Spike, it seems. At least Spiky Word is getting along nicely. And you know what? Tomorrow let's take another contract work. So at least our designer can have some fun. Schmitty, call in sick. Okay. Now which one would give us the best... I guess this one. I'm gonna accept that. So the designer has something to do at least. And might earn us some money. So we are not all that far. Let's review the code for Spiky Word now. I'm gonna go for 30 reviews again. Okay, 2D is not bad. System code is actually good. And 2D code not that good, but yeah, it's mediocre product right now, of course. It's not ready yet, but of course it's getting ready soon enough. Okay, develop, assign core. I'm gonna pause the spiky word, and I'm gonna take another contract. Let's have a look at the income. Game assets 2D. Oh god, that's a lot of work. But embedded system, let's accept that. So if we can keep our company afloat a little bit longer, that would be nice. And it's possible, to say the least. But of course, all this is just... okay, I'm gonna promote that. So we'll start fixing the bugs. And I'm gonna start developing that. Take the design team out, put the core team in, and I'm gonna first fix the bugs for this, release it in day or... Well, you know what, let's go for maybe 10 to 15 bugs fixed. And then we can start working on both. And once there's 20 bugs fixed, okay, we're gonna really start working on that as well. But yeah, once there's 20 bugs fixed, I'm gonna release it, I think. Katsu is sick again. That's unfortunate. Okay, 16 bucks. 17. 18. And 20. I'm gonna release that. Outstanding quality, 10,000 from that. Which should keep us alive for a little bit longer. I'm gonna promote that. And the next month we might actually just work on Spiky Word again. To try to get that done as quickly as possible. And you know what? I'm gonna release the contract soon, I think. You know what? Yeah, let's release it. It's still outstanding quality. So if we unpause that, we can start focusing on it again. And it's already almost 21. Not very much longer, and we should be fine. Of course, we will run out of time in terms of money. And I don't think we can take any more loans. Nope. Not indeed. So that might really be a problem here. My question is, do we want to release a buggy software? Or do we want to do contract work to keep us alive enough to be able to fix all the bugs we need to fix? And quite frankly, yeah, we're gonna have to... That's a tough question, to be honest. We could probably do market and a press build. Yes. And I'm assuming tomorrow we should be able to see their reactions to it. Let's have a look. It looks amazing and it has all the new features. It does not have a release date. Okay. So I think it's not bad product, to say the least. But I have a feeling that we will have to take another... Ooh, that's a lot of followers. Another contract work. soon enough, I think. Otherwise, we will have bankruptcy. Considering that, okay, last month we managed to get a profit out of it because we did a lot of contract work. And previous month we lost 32,000. So there is that, but yeah, we can't really promise a release date, which really does suck. Of course, we could market and hype. And let's put marketing on that. So once we start losing followers, we can at least load it down a little bit. And I think on 8th day I will take another contract work. But yeah, the contract working is very slow, to say the least. Well, let's have a look at the contract work we did previously. Okay, there's been a few bugs. There's been 4 bugs, 12 bugs, 4. So yeah, we're not releasing all the buggy releases. At least we've fixed half of them before we release the product. But okay, 7,000 followers. That means does it say how much it will be? No, it doesn't tell us how much it will be sold as the product itself, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, jump in here and let's take another contract work. Graphical user interface. No, not gonna do that. Command line, yes, please. How much was the upfront? Oh well. We might be able to get 22 before we start working on this one. I think once we hit the bug fixing phase, I'm gonna start designing another contract. So yeah, we are still afloat, barely. Okay, so start developing that. Assign core, unassign design. Pause that. And yeah, with the speed we are doing right now, we should be finished with this contract pretty soon. But the fact is, we're gonna have to, each month, before the end of the month, we're gonna need 30,000. And we can't take any more loans, which really does suck. Okay, start doing that, and I guess we could take another contract work. Mediocre clock, okay, accept work. Still on the okay, we are now fixing the bugs. And that's good. We're still gaining some followers, which is nice. We have 3,000. Not very much. Okay, start developing that. Take the core team on that, and you know what? Let's release that. It was still outstanding quality, which is surprising to say the least. And this should be done pretty soon. Now let's have a look at the skills of our workers. Okay, mine on system and base skill are pretty much full. Schmitty has almost full base and system skills. Let's have a details. Pike has... Oh, he's pretty good at marketing. Dark Rusty has a good base skill, but 2D and physical are the only ones, and a little bit of audio, so not all that great to be honest. But will be useful later on, most likely. Then Kazoo has a good base skill and system, a little bit of 2D networking and other stuff, and our designer is pretty good. Not excellent, but pretty good. Alright, let's promote that. And tomorrow morning we're gonna take one more contract, I think. Embedded system, clock, thermostat. There's gonna be a lot of coding in this. It might not be the fastest money. However, this one, it's not too bad. It's still on the delay, which is basically testing for bugs and such. As far as I know. But yeah, designing in about 1 day. In real life, that would be 3 days? Ish. Okay, it's almost designed to the max, so I'm gonna design the core for that, and I'm gonna release that. Outstanding quality. Let's have a look. How many bugs were there? 70. Not bad. We lost less than 500 for that, so I think it's perfectly fine. Now if we can get this done... Oh wait, we don't have that many days left. We really have a problem here, to be honest. We are running out of time, that is. To get this finished. And just somehow find time to work on Spiky Word. Considering that the loan we took was for 2 years. Of course, we don't really have to pay all that much per year, that is, or per month. Okay, yeah, that was the big job, and that's pretty big as well. This is a quick one, so we can take that. The good thing is that it doesn't start ticking until you start working on it. But yeah, we basically need to release this before the end of this month, if we wish to have it. If we wish to have the money from it. So we release that. It was still outstanding quality. And we can work on Spiky Word for half a day maybe. I know I'm heading for bankruptcy, although I managed to turn this into profit. Not much profit, but a little bit. Across the engine, I'm gonna have to pause that because there's not much I can do about it. I can start working on marketing that and start developing that. The core team on that, and I'm gonna let them work a little bit on both. You know what, no, let's pause that. It's at 22 units, that's not bad. But we are in a bad situation in terms of money right now. There's no denying that. Okay, we can promote that. And I'm gonna wait until tomorrow to take another contract. Oh, we can actually take it now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, these are more than just 1 month things. But I want to... Okay, yeah, let's take that one. But reputation is at least very good. And where did we get We are still getting sales. What? How is that possible, eh? We still have almost 9,000 in stock. But that is interesting. And we are fixing quite a few bugs here. If we can finish both of these contracts, we should be getting enough money to work maybe a little bit on Spiky Word for the end of the month. So once this hits that, start developing it, put core on that and release that. That's another 10,000. And that is coming along pretty nicely. But yeah, our designer is doing jobs basically every other day, or for 2 days and then not working for 2 days. Which is not ideal, to say the least. But we are trying to survive here. Okay, so we can promote that. We should be able to... Okay, how much does it... How much are the expenses? Okay, so it's 25,000 and loan, so it's 31, maybe 32,000 per month. And we are currently on... I don't know. So 32,000 is the costs mostly. Which means that we should be... I mean, I'm currently puzzled by this. It might be because our reputation is good that people buy it, but it could not be. Okay, at the end of this day, I'm gonna release this product, and I'm gonna use 2 days, if possible, to work on Spiky Word, because it needs to be worked on. Okay, release that. Outstanding quality, yes, we can actually do that. And on the 8th day, I think I'm gonna start designing the next... Actually, I can start designing it now. What would be the next one? That's graphical user interface, not something I really can do, because I don't have any artists in my company. But that's fine. Right, so we are still working on Spiky Word now, and at least we're getting something done here. It's not progressing as fast as it could, but it is still progressing. Okay, I can start developing that, assign core for that. So today they will be working on both, but tomorrow they shall start working solely on the contract work again. So we stop that. But yeah, we are definitely doing bad right now. Okay, we don't even have the designer here. Oh my. And no loans. I guess you can't take loan if your entire wealth is lower than 0. Which is understandable. Okay, I'm gonna promote that. I'm gonna have to do the design stuff myself, but in the meanwhile, at least the others can work on the Spiky Word. Maybe. Because with these larger contracts, how much would they upfront? Not very much. So yeah, it's not really profitable for me to do them, since I'm lacking so much money. Okay, I think I'm gonna release that. Maybe a bit buggy. I'm gonna start working on that and take an... Is that... No, that requires graphical user interface. That requires a lot of coding. As do most of these, it seems. Well, that doesn't take too much. But yeah, of course, there are things here that would pay a lot if done. But they need way too much work. And I'm not gonna take them, I don't think. But, say, take this one, maybe? So I'm doing the design there, and the rest are doing the coding. Well, we should be fine. I mean, how good am I in designing? Pretty good. Because how much... We still took 2,000 loss in last month. How? I mean, it's the loan, and then there's 6,000 from bills. And 20,000 from HR, so yeah. Understandable. Okay, I'm gonna have to change my role for designer. So I'm gonna focus solely on that for now, until we get that designed. Start developing it, and then I'm gonna change my role back to lead any role. At least, okay, yeah, stop that for now. So we can work on contract work once again. And it seems that once again we have actually reached the end of this episode. So if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you want to have something named after you, leave a comment down below. And also tell in that comment what you want to be named after you and what the name would be. But other than that, of course, check out my Patreon and Discord links down below. But thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye!